This is another video from Super Apple Forever. In this video, like I said on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, I bought an Apple Newton off of eBay. So, I'm doing an unboxing of that. I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm about 90% sure this is the Newton. It could be something else, but I'm pretty sure it's the Newton. So anyway, I guess we'll start the unboxing. So, I don't have scissors, unfortunately. I have this clay thing. But, yeah, that's what I have to use to open this. So, when I get this open, it will look like two Apple Newton 2000s, but it will be a 2000 and a 2100. The reason of that is that some of the 2000s were actually 2100s, but they had the same design as the 2000s. As the 2000s, but they still had like the 3 extra megabytes of RAM and all that stuff. So it actually is one of them's a 2100. So this is just an unboxing. I'm gonna do a demo of the software and all that stuff in another video. Okay, so here they are. Here is one of them. So I'll just put this aside for a second. And here's another one. I'll put that aside. And I think this is, just some extra accessories. But yeah, we'll get to that in a second. And a 9-watt power adapter, so I guess to charge it. Okay, so we'll just get started with this stuff. So, yeah, this is the keyboard that you would connect to the Newton, so you could have an actual keyboard. There it is. It's in great condition. It's, you have the old school Apple serial adapter. Okay, so this is one of the Newtons. I'm not sure if this is the 2100 or the 2000, but like I said, one of them is the 2100. But, so includes internet, email client, all that stuff, Word, or, web browser, word processor, all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna open this box up. So, right here is the invoice. Trying to read it to see what, yeah, so I think that this one's a 2000 because this one's from 1997. It might not be, I'm not really sure, but so here we have the floppy disks, backup disks for Windows, just stuff like that. I'm not going to go through all of them because I don't want to bore you guys, but yeah. So, I think this is the software for it. Yeah, so this is the software. And I think this is, this stuff is mostly Windows stuff, it looks like. Oh, okay, now, so this is the Windows version and the Macintosh version. So just a bunch of software. Here we have, to connect to a printer, the Apple serial, and then the printer. This is actually for older printers, but luckily I have a laser printer that has this connection on it. And here's the actual Newton. Yeah, so this is a 2000, I think. Yeah, so here it is. It's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but see if okay. So there it is. And like I said, I'll go through the software and all that stuff in another video. And here's the connectors for an Apple computer, the 2 serials. And the carrying case. So here's a battery. Just, you know, like a typical Newton battery. Also, this is the modem connector. And, you know, just some stuff like that. NetHopper, I guess this is the browser. Some compatibility lists. Connecting with the keyboard. And, some other software manuals. Right here is the getting started guide. And I guess I'll make a video going through each one of these manuals. Newton Works, so like all the word processing stuff. Email on your Newton. Yeah, so just, you know, stuff like that. The user's manual, of course. Okay, so now I'll get to the Newton 2100. So this has a little bit of a different layout. But here's the 2100. It's in great condition. This one, the 2100, the guy said on eBay that this one was in great condition. In the 2000 wasn't in great condition. It was in fair condition, but I mainly got this for the 2100. And here's the actual box. So here's the 2100. I know it says 2000 on it, but the guy said that this is actually a 2100. And the photos prove it. So yeah, it has the 2000 has 1 megabyte of RAM, and this one has 4 megabytes of RAM. Screen entertainment pack for your Newton. I'm not really sure what that is. And then, of course, the floppy disks of software and Apple software. You already saw that from the 2000s, so I won't go through that again. And some Newton 2.0 operating system, going over some stuff. And there you can see the old Apple, of course. So the Newton software license and the warranty. And the Newton connections, user manual, and the main user manual. Software license, getting started. Mailing address. What? It's okay. And to register that, I might send this out to Apple, because I've heard of some people even sending things out for the original Macintosh to register their original Macintosh, and Apple actually does it. And some other stuff, some advertisement, as it looks like. And then in this box, wow, a bunch of dust came out of that. Kind of weird. A battery, and an extra PCNCIA card slot holder, or card holder. Looks like it's a 20 megabyte card, and I know everybody says, wow, only 20 megabytes, but yeah, that was actually pretty big for back then. And the modem for, you know, just regular phone line modems. And the power adapter. Here's another power adapter that I showed you guys previously. This one's the international one, so you can use this with any plug, it looks like. So here we have, I think it's the England one, or the UK. I think that's Europe and Australia. I'm not actually sure on this, but it's great to have those in case you're traveling. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the Newton or the unboxing, please feel free to ask me. Also, please follow me on Twitter for updates. So yeah, on Twitter I put updates on new videos that are coming up and things like that. Also, please like and please subscribe.